Do you? Like men. Luckily, you're playing Vanguard, the most homosexual card game known to man. Unlucky for you, Fenrir is not in standard. The next best thing is Kanji Big Tits Megaros key card Favrneel. Favrneel, which is well known for. So I can't actually play this in a tournament, but that's still not going to stop me from just vibing, I guess. The ride line is literally anything, the Bruce grade 1 and 2, and then Favrneel. Favrneel actually can only be used at 1 copy per deck. At the start of your main phase, your opponent chooses one of the rear guards and retires it. During your turn, when something of your opponent is retired, you can put a card from hand into soul and draw a card. And then at the end of the battle it attacked, if the total amount of grades in your soul is equal to 13 or more, counterblast 2, restand, drive -1. So the best part about Favrneel, same as Graham Grace, is that you can just kinda use whatever, honestly. Soul charge and retire, countercharge, setting up hand and soul charge, and more soul charge plus power in case you can do that. And then of course, soul charge and countercharge, soul charging as well as soul blasting your useless grade 0s to draw a card, soul charge 1 at start of main phase every turn, and then just more soul charge. It's all soul charge. What isn't soul charging is soul blasting on the opponent's turn. So basically, this combo is kinda dumb in that you just have Botus on the field, any amount, anywhere, and then on your opponent's turn, you use Shining Selfishness. Botus will see that you Soul Blasted 4, and then you get to put something from your drop into Soul and retire something of your opponents of the same grade. This makes this combo basically Denial Griffin, but in Standard. And then beyond that, it's a sensible overtrigger, 5 crit, 2 front for shield, and because your rear guards just don't have any power due to no persona rides, 4 draw for shield and just setting up pieces, 4 heal in any combination you really like, so go ahead. And then I use 4 Dark States Perfect Guards, since Favrneel specifically wants Dark States in its soul, so if you use any generic ones like the only good one, then it's just not going to count towards it, which is not what I like. All that's really left to do is say goodbye to Michael, and I'm on my way. I know it's been a while, it's been like 3 months.
You're not wrong.
That's true. Yeah, it's been a while. But I got a match today versus my friend Dale playing Flagburg with a Zorga variant, but on his first turn he will not be drawing any orders, so I immediately have a bit of a step up. And as for me, I will be filling up my field a bit and attacking because I'm going second. Dale's gonna no guard, and I'm gonna get a heal, so nothing of value here. And because Dale has no orders, he's not gonna get anything off of his grade 2, but he'll still fill up his field a bit and start attacking. I'm gonna lose my Gungan Ram, but because of a trigger, I'm going to be safe for the rest of the turn. Next little bit is simple, I'm just filling up my field, attacking and building up soul, so normal Dark State stuff of course. One thing you're going to notice for the rest of the game is that Dale just often refuses to die, so it's kind of gotten to the point where it's a little bit of a meme at locals, whether it just be 6 damage heals, healing at opportune times, or just outright living off of easy guards. So even though it's 4-1 right now, I still believe this is going to be a long game, and if I'm fighting Dale, it's just a war of attrition. So good defensives and bad drive checks later, I'm still pretty good, but of course I'm cautious. Right now on Favrneel, I have 12 grades in soul and I just need to hit 2 off of pony. So if I say it got a 1 and a 0, then that'd suck, but what are the odds of that?
No, I killed this, right? Surely I win this, no! I win this! Guys, you've seen me win these before, right? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Okay.
That's unfortunate.
Very unfortunate. That was a strict negative there. So that's 11. So I'm stuck at 11 with no ways to soul charge more, except for Vorpal Scythe, but that requires on hit. Vorpal Scythe is going to retire something with my now useless grade 0s. Dale guarding with the over trigger, I'm gonna get 2 triggers, so that would have been nice to have earlier, but it's gonna go towards Vorpal Scythe. Which of course doesn't go through, but Dale loses 2 perfect guards. Dale builds up his ideal board with Persona Ride, and I am bracing for the worst. Right now I'm looking at a healthy 6 attacks, with Flagburg's full power at Guard Restrict and 10k. I'll also be losing the last of my rear guards, and honestly this may be the end if he gets a critical to put on Shelling Cannon. But of course, I'm gonna survive this, and maybe have a nice turn here. Didn't finish it, but I still wiped his field and dealt 2 damage, so I'm decently satisfied. I've had the idea for turns like those for a while now, and I'm glad I could experiment here with a lot of different stuff and make a kind of turnaround turn. Best part about it is that Dale just doesn't have any plays. He'll just attack with Flagburg, and that's about it. On the other hand, though, I don't have much plays either, but it's Favrneel. I don't really need to do anything but just keep attacking with it and restanding with extra crits and power. Only thing I'm not going to do is hit triggers, sadly. On to Dale's next turn. He's going to be building up a new field, and I'm just now barely going to be able to survive it. I lost Vorpal Scythe and the last of my hand, so just barely surviving, and I don't even have enough soul to restand this turn. And then, with 1 to pass, I finally hit a critical. And Dale, who usually doesn't die, has died. I'm glad I could make a new video. It's been a while, and it's something that I really would like to be doing, but school has not been forgiving, and now that I've finally finished my semester here, I'm able to actually do stuff that I want to do. One of those things has been drawing. I've been getting into that more recently, and digital art especially has been what I've been focusing on, and it's been rough, but I'm starting to feel a bit more confident in it. So if you ever wanted to see that stuff, it's on my Twitter, so feel free to check that out. And as for the other projects I had mentioned or wanted to work on, I don't know when those are going to be around. I had written and recorded the script for one video essay, then just kind of decided I didn't like it and scrapped it, so it's like, you know. As always, I appreciate you watching, so please give a like and subscribe, and hopefully it'll only be 2 months before my next upload.